What's going on? It's your boy SB. Alright, so in this video, I am going to talk about a quote that I love. I've heard this quote a long time ago, a real famous quote that a lot of people know about. And I'm one of the dudes that, has 1,000 screenshots of like motivational quotes. This is one of my favorites right here. But when I was reading it, I'm like, yo, this is missing something. But it goes like this. Choose your pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Choose your pain. Sounds poetic, flows off the tongue just right. But I think this is missing something crucial. As I'm scrolling through my quotes and stuff, I'm like, man, okay, bet, for sure. You feel me? But I'm just sitting there looking at it like, this is missing something. It is missing something gigantic. And it's something that I think a lot of us, especially in this generation, tend to forget. So I see it as the pain of discipline, the pain of regret, and the pain of consequence. Because when you just read that quote, the pain of discipline, all right, then the pain of regret. All right, so I really don't want to do that. I might not just do it because there'll be a little bit of pain. I may have a little bit of regret, but this is the generation with the most I don't care attitude ever. And if those are the only two pains that you're thinking of, you got it real twisted. I know I need to go to work today, but I might just not go. I don't care. I might be risking my UPT. I might be risking my job, but I don't care. Some regret, but I'll get over it. And we usually think it stops with the regret. And so many people forget about the pain of consequence. And this is what all areas of life. It could be in the workplace. This can be even when it comes down to health. Let's say people who are really out of shape, right? And they want to get in shape, but the only pain is like the pain of discipline, of going to the gym, getting up, hopping on the treadmill or running around the block. That's a lot of pain. You feel me? Like, let's not even play. I'm trying to get back in shape. It's tough. It's pain. But for me, a consequence for me is like, I'll probably get winded and all that stuff. But let's say for people who's really out of shape, right? They're like, I see the pain. The pain of regret's a little bit smaller. That's a whole lot of pain that's going to take this discipline. I want the small pain. It's cool. Then they'll hit you with this new generation's favorite line. I don't care. And I can see where they're coming from when you're only looking at those two pains. But when you look at that example of being out of shape, there's another pain. There's a consequence. If you lack the discipline, if you lack going through that pain of the discipline to getting your body back in shape, it can be a greater pain than just regret. It could be a pain of health issues. Worst case scenario, that could be a pain of death, of losing your life. One of the main areas I see this discipline that's lacked today in our generation is the discipline of attitude. So let's say, all right, it could be in the workplace. Well, no, we'll be more serious. Let's say you in the streets. My favorite scenario where I have been using this discipline in the gas station. Why is the gas station so tough for me? I don't know. It's just something about when I have my heart set on the pump and I'm going there and you pull into my pump. But I've been using the discipline. I've been biting the pain of discipline. But let's talk about that. Let's say, you pulling into the pump, somebody cut you off, take your pump. So you have the pain of the discipline. That pain is going to be your ego getting hurt, your pride getting hurt. So that little bit of pain, or you may have the pain of regret. Like, man, I should have just gone and just slapped that dude. Man, that would have been cool. Now you in the pump way far away from the door and you just looking at the dude walking inside like, man, he got a real slappable head. Sorry, I used to think like this. I'm a new man now. I'm sorry. But those are the only two things you're thinking about. So many people nowadays, you know what? Forget the pain of the discipline. Forget the pain of my pride getting hurt. I don't want my pride to get hurt. I don't want that pain. I'm going to just slap them in the head. But it don't always stop, especially when you're dealing with an attitude that you're not disciplining. It don't just stop with regret. Oh, I'm going to go off with my manager and I don't care. I'll just regret it. It don't just stop there. There's the pain of consequence. Look in the news. It's all over the nation. People who are not taking that pain to control and discipline their attitude. Some of them, they think they're just going to deal with the pain of regret. They're dealing with the pain of jail time because they couldn't deal with the pain of controlling themselves. They couldn't deal with the pain of their pride getting hurt. So they acted out on it. Now they're dealing with the pain of consequence in jail. Or even worst case scenario, you thought you was going to snap on somebody and it was the wrong person to snap on and they didn't snap you. And now the pain you dealing with, oh, you ain't got to deal with no pain no more because you dead. God forbid. But you see what I'm saying? Listen, it ain't just the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. It's the pain of consequence as well. You at the job, you at the workplace, and somebody talking crazy to you. You feel me? Somebody, the instigators, the little instigators come up. And if you at Amazon, you know about them instigators. Somehow they just know all the stories and they will find whoever's being talked about, walk up to them. Hey, so-and-so then said such and such about you. Don't say I said it. I'm just looking out for you. Like, yo, get away from me, little instigator. Get up out of here. You know how many times I didn't You know how many times I've dealt with that at Amazon? Forget all my other jobs. I've had a lot of jobs. Forget all of them. We're going to talk just with Amazon. The instigators that I've had to deal with, from going from being a tier 1 seasonal to a water spider to a, what was that again? What's that thing called? Pallet runner to a VRC operator to a, what's that thing called again? Did I say ambassador already? I don't know. Ambassador, away teams, being a PA, all these places, little instigators that come up to try to say, oh, this person said that. Oh, I'm just looking out for you. I'm just, oh, we cool, we tight. Yeah, da, da, da. How many times I had to deal with the pain of my ego being hit, the pain of discipline to keep my mouth shut, the pain. You know how hard it is to hold this hand back when it starts shaking like this? I be sitting there, they be telling me, I was like, the hand raised, it starts shaking, it's hard, it's painful. Listen, I'm just playing. I haven't used violence in a long time. I'm a good guy now. You feel me? But holding back, that pain of holding back was way more tolerable than the pain of losing my job. Think about this. If I would have gave in to the first instigator I had in Amazon and I would just slap somebody in the face because I didn't want to deal with the pain of my ego and the pain of discipline and keeping my mouth shut, I wouldn't even be in a home right now. Forget the promotions, forget the away team, forget a brand new home, forget this YouTube channel. All this stuff wouldn't even been here. And see, that's the thing. We never know the fullness of the pain of the consequences that we have to deal with. We don't know that. So you probably didn't want to deal with the pain of keeping your mouth shut or holding yourself back, self-control. So now you're dealing with the pain of consequence, but you don't even know the fullness of what that consequence costed you. You could have been on your way to promotion. There could be an unexpected bill that's coming in 2 weeks that you don't even know about. So you think, oh, I'm just going to find another job. I'm just going to do this. Your car didn't broke down. You didn't know that was coming down the road. You didn't know you was going to have car issues. Now you got car issues, no job, no this, no that. And that's the thing about the pain of consequence. You never know how much that thing is really going to hurt, how much it's going to hurt, and even who it may hurt. Remember I talked about, people getting into who can't control themselves. They don't choose that pain of self-discipline out in the streets. Let's say they get into some kind of conflict. We'll take it to the hood, right? Especially the hood. This happens all the time. Somebody doesn't want to take that pain of their ego getting hurt or self-control, so they ignore the pain of consequence. They just like, you know what? I'm going to go with the pain of regret. I don't care what's popping. We get it popping. It is what it is. You want the fade? Let's run the fade. Okay, there's a fade that goes on, right? But let's say one person gets beat up. Somebody pull out the camera phone. World star. That goes all over the place. Now they want revenge. Let's say they come back and retaliate, driving by somebody's house and hitting it up. How many times have we heard the story where the person it was intended for didn't even get hit? And now that pain of consequence not only cost the person, but it cost somebody else close to them their life. You never know the pain and the fullness of that consequence and what it's going to bring, not just in the workplace, in life in general. So in all of our decisions, all of your decisions, be sure you keep that third option in there as well. The pain of discipline, the pain of regret, and that pain of consequence. It's like a little question mark on there. You don't know all that's going to come with that. Overall, discipline is hard. You feel me? I'm working on discipline in areas of my life right now. But the main thing, don't compromise discipline in the areas that are most important. We're always going to struggle with disciplines, but try your best not to struggle in the ones that are most important. Right now, I'm working on discipline in my time. I need to spend more time here. I need to spend more time here. I need more time doing this, boom, boom, boom. We're always a project being worked on. You should never be finished working on you. I take inventory on me every day. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but I'm always going to be trying to work on me. Oh, I need to work on this. Oh, I need to work on my attitude. Oh, I need to work on this. Oh, I need to work on this. And there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, this is a little bit longer than I wanted to be. I hope this was beneficial to you. If you enjoyed this vlog, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that notification bell. Be sure to, Wait, what else supposed to do? Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe. Also, be sure to tune in every Thursday. We going live, and that's usually at 7 p.m. So be sure to tune in on Thursdays as well. Also, I am an artist. I go by the name of SB. I just dropped my new EP. That should be in the description. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all the digital outlets. Go ahead and click it. Show your boy some support. Go check it out. Spread it on some of your social media. Other than that, I'm gonna catch you on the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go. SB. Welcome to the land of the motivated. Motivated value. Let's go. Welcome to the land of the motivated. Setting goals and overtaking. I'm talking big moves, corporation. I'm talking big moves, corporation.